All right, you guys ready to get to this day drinking?
Yeah, 95 degrees outside. Jaeger.
It is. Woo. Salute.
Sure, it's index 5 degrees higher than that. Whatever.
All right.
Dark brown medicine. Oh. All right, July 13th, Saturday doesn't matter day. Here's the day drinking.
All right, we're gonna start off in Georgia, where this couple was going to a Mexican restaurant. Ray Charles, Georgia. Great song on the Go the Grain album with Ludacris and Field Mob that did the little Georgia sample. Never been to Atlanta, by the way. Everybody tells me I need to go. It's like going back to Africa.
Have you ever sat in traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been to Atlanta.
All right.
Lil Wayne did a good one too, Georgia Bush.
Georgia Bush?
Remember that same beat, Georgia Bush? It was
I'm going to have to check that one out.
Really? It was like early 2000s.
Yeah, but I wasn't into the mixtape thing back then. I was going straight to the albums.
I'm the only one drinking label out. It's gonna be advertised back to me on Facebook now.
Yeah, I had to flip it and reverse it. So we're in Georgia at a Mexican restaurant called the Rodeo, and there's this couple, and they're celebrating, right? Who knows what they're celebrating? Never said what they were celebrating. They were just in a good mood. They felt like celebrating with margaritas. The guy's name is Joe, and the woman's name is Mary Sweat. Unfortunate last name. So Joe decides to get one of the wait staff. I'm not sure if it's a waitress or somebody in the front of the house, back of the house. He says, hey, we're celebrating here. Can somebody give us a funnel? The employees didn't even ask why they needed the funnel. They just said, sure, we could accommodate you. We're going to give you a funnel. So the wait staff or the employees, somebody at Rodeo, gives Joe a funnel. So what he proceeds to do is he attempts to try to pour margarita down Mary Sweat's butt, her ass, the margarita. And he wants to drink the margarita funneled into Mary's butt into his mouth. Couldn't quite get the physics right, so he just tosses the funnel and just raw dogs it and just pours the margarita down Mary Sweat's ass, and he's just drinking the margarita. Then, after that, Mary Sweat pulls her boobs out and decides to give Joe some of that left nipple. Now, the whole time while this is going on, somebody in the booth with them is taking the video.
Their 8-year-old daughter.
Really? No. I was about to say, I missed that because I was looking at like, how did they figure it out? Like, who? Because the way the video was shot, it seems like the person was sitting in the booth with them. It wasn't like one of those far away videos where somebody's on the next booth at the next table and they're like, look at this couple wilding out drinking margaritas off the butt. No, this was somebody in the booth with them. So they celebrate, they cash out, they go home, and the video goes viral. And now Mary Sweat, right? It should have. Everything about that, it should have. It met the criteria of everything that goes viral. But Mary Sweat doesn't like that. No. She sees the video going viral. People are telling her, hey, we saw you and Joe on the video doing the margarita butt funnels and you pulled your boobs out and all that. And she doesn't like it at all. She doesn't like the fact that she's going viral. Once again, I don't understand how she did not know she was being recorded because the phone was like right there. Had to be somebody. I swear it's somebody she knew. Anyway.
Y'all are looking at us.
You're right. That closer, as a matter of fact.
More intimate.
So she goes to the police. She tells the police, hey, there's this video of me. I'm indecently exposed. And somebody put it on social media. I want to find out who this person is. Like, she doesn't know. And figure out what happens. The cop says, you know what, Mary Sweat and Joe, we're on it. Where's the video? Where can we find it so we can know, we can like backtrace it? Or we're gonna backtrace it. So they tried to backtrace it. The cops see the video. They're like, Mary, Joe, is this you on this video? Mary and Joe were like, yeah, that's us on the video. And like the cops were like, that's you in this Mexican restaurant drinking margaritas off her ass and popping the boob in the mouth. And they were like, yeah, that's us. This is the video that's going viral. So the police said, well, guess what, you guys? Both of you is getting arrested for public indecency. So they get arrested.
You just want a boat. Come down to the station.
No, they turned themselves in. They're like, all right. They didn't argue. They're like, yeah, we did.
We got bad drugs going around. Bring it in so we can test it.
Some bad red rope liquor.
So the Rodeo restaurant staff was asked about the funnel that was used, and the restaurant wait staff says, we are going to discipline all those involved with the funnel in helping Joe would never do the botched margarita funnels. It's time for your thoughts. Josh, what do you think?
First of all,
back at you, Daniel. We said cheers, Daniel.
oh, cheersies.
All right.
Stella
Cheers
said
to
cheers.
Dan the man.
First of all, they were at a place that had a funnel on standby behind the bar, so I'm sure it's got a great reputation. In
Hey, Purple Haze, you got a funnel back there? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
She does.
okay.
Bars have funnels.
We got a funnel.
Bars
now,
have funnels.
what Coleman did not mention in the details of the story was it a frozen or on the rocks margarita?
Huh.
Could that have potentially been the reason why I was having so much trouble going through the funnel? Physics.
Okay.
And then secondly, was the goal to get drunk faster, shooting it up your ass or her ass? Because that's possible. You can kill yourself that way, by the way. Giving your vodka enema, not recommended. But if you're gonna try, do a hotel bathroom, so someone else has to clean it. And what were they celebrating? I'd like to think it was like 6 months sobriety.
Oh, boy. All right, Josh. So back to what you were saying about the funnel, I would assume since it is a margarita place, they need funnels to put in containers, maybe. Like if they have, you know how they got those empty milk gallon containers? So they probably
Oh,
use
if
the
there's a
funnel-
funnel for like something mechanical, they do. Not like, we like having a ski for shot glasses behind the bar. Like, do they have a drink funnel behind the bar for every so often? It's
Literally
a thing.
just proved bars carry funnels.
Yes,
That
we
was an
did.
experiment.
But this was
That was.
lots of questions about the rest of the story that maybe Coleman didn't get into. What time of the day was this behavior? Was this 4 p.m. or was this 11 p.m. closing time? Is this a like strip mall Mexican restaurant in the middle of the suburbs outside of a city that doesn't have lewd behavior? I've been at plenty of bars in New Orleans where not quite a butt funnel comes out, but titties pop out. No one goes to jail. So more than that happens in front of the bartender, who could alert the authorities and chooses not to. So what? It went viral. That's why they got caught. Clearly, nobody was unhappy enough at the time to say anything.
Right, Stone saying, what are your thoughts?
I hate victimless crimes. And it's even funnier because, like, they didn't get in trouble there. They literally got in trouble weeks, possibly a month later, because it went viral and homegirl complained. Stop snitching on yourself, Mary Sweat.
Mary Sweat.
What's wrong with you?
Hold on, you can monetize going viral.
You
for this
could
kind of
hack
stuff.
to it. That's all you needed was a little hack to it, but you
Did
didn't do
not
that.
hack to it, or the chick for the Edmonton Oilers, who showed her tits at the game and went viral, and she can make a whole career, or at least a year of income selling, titty Oiler. I don't know what's the hashtag.
Me and
mean for
SMYLZ
that.
became Oiler fans. For a
Yeah,
little bit.
diehards till the end.
Yeah, that was the only reason
You
why.
think we would have got on board with Gretzky in the 80s?
It
Oh
could have
no.
been Houston orders or Edmonton orders. Whoever had orders with the boobs out, I was going with it. Like, yes, I am now a fan of that team.
That would be
Also,
great if you just thought it was the Houston Oilers the entire time.
Josh brought up a bunch of different factors. One of my biggest ones, were kids around. No, it's not. Fuck those kids. I had to. Got them. And me to Steve. But,
Well, who knows what happened later in that evening? There probably was a new kid made.
I just want to know how much cocaine was involved.
They didn't say that in the story.
They did. They never did.
So, recapping on what you guys said,
Did y'all see the video?
yeah, well, I seen part of the video, the screenshot.
No, I couldn't see. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
seen the
it's part of the
screenshots. I
video.
couldn't find the video, so I couldn't really do
So I had to-
proper
So much for a
research.
viral
'Cause
video.
I also
None
wanna
of us
see-
saw it.
Looking at
Well,
the
they took it down because of
screenshots.
the investigation.
Yeah, and looking at the screenshots, it looked like he just tried to stay in the booth and was trying to stay low the whole time.
Well, no,
That's
she was
another-
bent over. She was trying to
I
get the.
understand that, but she didn't stand up on the booth.
Oh, no, she
Like that
didn't.
would have helped out immensely, bring that height.
There
up.
was no
The boy
forward
couldn't get
thinking
low
and like,
enough.
hey, after we're done this, let's assume everything goes right.
Plus, booths
and
and
the
tables
booze
don't move. The chairs move, not the booth or the table. So they were kind of pinned in where they were.
The limey margarita booze goes through the funnel perfectly. Everything functions normal as they're planning for it to happen. Let's assume it all goes according to plan. Did anything think, hey, well, when we're done this, you still have to sit in this booth?
Allegedly, she did with a wet ass anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe the employee that gave him the funnel was the one that had to clean up the margarita juice that was left on the booth chair.
It's not margarita juice.
Okay,
it's
so
margarita.
there was
Margarita ass juice.
and there were no complaints from the restaurant. So let's that's all meaningless.
Right. So when the rodeo people said that's the name of the restaurant, Rodeo Mexican Restaurant. When they said they're going to discipline the employee, I don't believe them because they can clearly identify who gave them the funnel. I mean, I'm quite sure they have a schedule. I'm quite sure they have cameras all around. They can literally just rewind everything and say, oh, that's Steve. Steve gave them the funnel, right? But they're not going to snitch on Steve because if Steve gave these people, I don't know if his name is Steve. I'm just going with Steve.
Hey, wait, now the restaurant can say, hey, we're the restaurant where they funnel margaritas into people's assholes. Like, come over here.
I'm quite sure they do. You know how I think so? Because they gave them a funnel without, like, here, just take it.
And we're talking about it with the name of the restaurant, where they're at.
And we know
Georgia, go there. You can get funneled margaritas.
We know one thing for sure about all involved in this story. Nobody got scurvy.
Well, that's because of the citric acid and the lime juice is going to fucking kill it.
Yes.
I mean, they knew what they were doing.
They're all healthy and well.
They crossed their I's and dotted their T's.
They have to go to court, but they're doing fine.
You worked in restaurants before. Has anybody ever asked you for a funnel?
No.
You?
No.
No, I've never been
Depending on their
back house.
Sorry, depending on their state of mind, if they're requesting it. I've worked in restaurants, or I've been working at bars where somebody comes in off the street and the first thing they want is a warm cup of water. I'm like, oh no, you're not shooting up in here. No.
Well, that's the thing. So it makes me wonder now: is the employee just grunt like whatever the customers ask for? Yeah, just here. Just hey, we need a funnel. All right, I'll just go grab one. Or it's like, hey, we need a funnel. All right, I know what you guys are too. Here's the funnel. Like, why would he not question why they needed a funnel unless this has happened before, or the employee just doesn't care? Like, just take a damn funnel.
I wonder if they used to work there or work there at some point or knew the people that work there.
All right. Purple Haze.
Oh, stop yelling.
Has anybody ever asked you for a funnel before sitting at a customer? Hey, can I use your funnel?
I literally just did.
No, yeah.
Is the funnel meant to chug beer or something?
That's a different funnel.
Yeah,
you got
but
one of
have
those
that
too?
funnel.
Yeah, I have this.
You got the tube funnel?
that's the one I think they were using, right?
I didn't see the video.
That's a mechanical funnel. That's not
Right.
a drink funnel.
Yeah, that's why it didn't work. That's why it didn't work.
man.
That's why the funnel didn't
Because it was
work.
probably frozen. This is we're seeing a little funnel, itty bitty.
I've actually seen this done with beers, not live in person, but I've seen like beer ass drinking.
Yeah,
It's probably a college thing.
yeah, it's
the
a
caucasity of the white folk that do this.
yeah, that's definitely a college. What's a frat thing? For sure.
But that's all right. But here's the thing: if you just need an excuse to put your mouth on somebody's body, why waste alcohol doing it? All right, yeah, all right. You got your margarita, you got your girl's ass. If you just want to put your mouth on your girl's ass, you don't need the margarita to do it. You can keep them separate. You can drink your margarita and then put your face in your girl's ass.
We don't know if other substances were involved.
We don't know.
In the final decision making.
And it was well tequila, so no big loss.
That's true. They really took the fun out of funnel, didn't they?
Rim shot.
7 point.
Rim shot.
Next story. Next story.
All right. What did the comment?
Rim shot.
What did the comments say? Did he got some comments on it?
Let's see. Brett said he's a Mary Sweat fan and mentioned Atlanta's Aquarium, College Football Museum, and the World of Coca-Cola Museum. I came.
What the hell does that have to do?
Because we were talking about Atlanta for a
Oh,
little bit.
yeah.
This is the
if
first
you-
comment. I'm trying to go back.
If you
Can I have a second?
If you combine the two people's names, you've got Joe and then what? Mary Sweat or
Joe
something?
Sweat?
Joe Sweat sounds like a
He's gonna sell
DC
deodorant.
Comics hitman.
Oh, he's going to sell deodorant.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, you could
Should
also
be one of the
work for Old Spice.
the Old Spice commercials.
I only mentioned Mary's last name because it's Sweat. Joe's last name is boring. His name is Joe Boyette. Chef
No, I'm
Boyette.
combining them. Joe Sweat. That sounds
Mary
like
Boyette.
Boyette and Sweat.
Joe Sweat. That sounds like the guy that killed Batman's parents.
Back to these comments here. Daniel cheers us, which we got to him.
Right, Dan.
And he also said that if he's funneling, then it best damn well be worth it. And booze, enema not recommended.
All right.
We love the crowd interaction. Keep it coming, guys.
All right. Well, that,
It's an itty bitty non-functional funnel. I'm sure everyone's thinking of like the big drink funnel.
no, it's one of those regular.
Yeah,
it's a regular
a stupid little funnel to like refill bottles in the bar.
Wait, I got another question. How bad are the margaritas at that restaurant that they had to douse it with ass juice?
Like, yeah, this margarita doesn't taste right.
This
I need a
is
bit of
garbage. I want
need
it
some
to
of that
taste
ass
more
sweat.
like shit.
I need some of that ass sweat to make this margarita
Spicy margarita.
spicy.
Oh.
Some of that spicy margarita off my girlfriend's ass just to get the taste right. All right. Moving on. All right, we need those shots, Purple Haze.